Hey everyone, welcome to Friday Night Live number 187. If you're watching the replay, welcome. Leave a comment down below in the comment section. And if you are here with me currently live, leave me a comment. Trying to get this ad to go away so I can see the chat. It always has an ad above my chat and then it pushes the chat down. We have Mimi Tammy and Denise Lee, Kim G, Dina Cabaz. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Thank you, Dina. I did start a goal, and this is kind of different than what I normally do. I'm going to explain it in just a second. Got you down, Dina. Thank you. Do y'all see the things next to y'all's names? It's like, it looks like a little crown with a number. Do y'all see that on y'all's end, or is it just on my end? Welcome in Suzanne Goulet and Jen's Hobby Nook. Jumped on me. Oh, yay, good. Y'all see me. Yay. All right. Mimi Tammy is saying hi to Patricia. I think she's doing work on the computer right now, on her computer. Welcome in Jessica Johnson. It was a super sticker is what Dina did. That's why it didn't count towards the goal. All the goals are super chat. So took me a while to actually figure that out too. I was like, well, why didn't that count? Well, because it says in there it's super chats. And I'm like, oh, gotta read it sometimes. Hi, Cindy Lulu and Marshall Hurley. Welcome in. Dawn and Halla, welcome in. Gracie Canales, hi. Welcome in, Demetra. Oh, chat jumped again. Naked Snail. Man, it really jumped. Arrow Lover, Margie, welcome in. Top chatters. Well, it says community. And like when I click on them, it shows points. It was like, what? What is this? So it's something new they just added this week because it wasn't there on Tuesday's live. My reception isn't the best right here. I'm expecting to be in and out of the chat between reception and having to work on stuff. That is fine, Suzanne. Hi, Flower Tammy. I'm doing better. My wrist reset last night. I have no idea. I just was sitting there eating dinner, and I had taken the ace bandage off to put some. I've been using 3 different kinds of pain relieving creams, and all of a sudden I was able to kind of move it, and I'm like, there ain't no pain, and I'm like, oh, thank God it reset, because it's very funny. It's like something's caught in there. So, but I've been babying it today so it don't get hurt again. But other than that, I am great. I'm happy it's not hurting anymore. Okay, well, I was just curious. It's something new, you know. It's like, Welcome in Angela Wright. She's drinking water and working on Dee's poncho. The crown wants y'all to participate in the chat more, I guess. Oh, it jumped again. And I would have missed the 2 supers done if I hadn't scrolled back up. I'm getting them just a second. Welcome in Kendra. And thank you so much, Dina. Let's see. No girl. Ow. My neck just popped. All right. And I'm going to put that one with a super chat. I'll put super chat out next to it. So I'm going to explain the goal just a second. Let me get Kendra's. I need my goat scream. Thank you, Kendra. All right, got that. If I missed anybody, I'm sorry. Not intentional. Well, it was added yesterday. Interesting. Well, that's kind of cool. Me too, Jen. I am so happy it resets. Sometimes it normally it's like a day or two. That's like 2 days was the longest I've had it. It almost feels like it's out of socket, but it's like not, because I can still I can bend forward. I just can't bend it back like that. So I don't know. It happens every once in a while. Welcome in, Mateo. I think it's fixing to jump again. Yep, it did. Let's see. Okay. Welcome in, GanniJo. I hope you're feeling better. It's okay, Mimi, Tammy. Just listen in and rest your eyes. Hi, Diane Major. Welcome in. And Terry, Crafty333. And Cindy Lulu has been a member for 28 months. And she says, thanks for always loving and inspiring everyone. Aw. Well, thank you so much, Cindy, for being a member for 28 months. That's amazing. So I have to catch my breath. And so good to see you, Crystal. Oh, I'm glad you're here, Diane. Welcome in, Roseann. Oh, you're playing chess with your 5-year-old Gran and lurking. That's fun. Oh, enjoy chess. It jumped again. I was trying to read what Jen said. Enjoy chess, Terry. 28 beeps and you're 28 months. That's funny. Hi, Helix Stitchcraft. Welcome in. I think I've caught up. My mouse is acting funny again. Yeah, I think I got it. Okay. So let me go ahead and kind of explain what the goal I set today. Now, if you do click on it, it says what it is. Oh no, like, okay, so anybody that does the super chat towards the goal, it can be any of the supers. The lowest is $1. But anyone who does the 10 supers will get an extra entry added to. Okay, so anything under 5, you get 1. 5, you get 6. 10, you get 12. So if you do a $5, you get your initial 6 plus another one. And then once we hit the goal, if we do, not always do I hit the goals, which is fine, I will draw an additional 10 names and we'll get 2 entries each into this month and into June's. So, because June is my birthday month coming up. So that is what the goal is. You love the goat. Thank you. I have like 5 different sound effects things. I think people have said your name is Lexi. So I have the goat one. It has 4 different ones. A lot of people love the screaming goat, and I do too. I have a chicken one, which Dee and Mark of Dee's Creative Hands Crochet bought me. And then I have a cat one, a Bigfoot one, and this one I don't use too much, but it's disappointing size. But the goat, the cat, the Bigfoot, and the Psy came from Chuck of Holistic Patriots. And he goes, now you have a ton of different sound effects. So whenever, you know, people do supers or join as members or have something great happen, I do those sound effects. So thank you so much, Diane. Let's see, let's do the regular goats. All right. Got you down, Diane. Kendra says, blanket hello to everyone. Give Diane a heart. Thank you so much, Diane. Do you make the goat on your shoulder? Yes, actually, that is my goat that I designed, and so is this chicken. I did it several years ago. My collarbone popped. So this goat is called Nellie the Nubian. We used to have Nubians back in the late 2000s, and so I wanted to design a Nubian goat. I should have put like wooden dowels in the legs to because they just kind of bend. But yeah, we always had the females just butted, so I ended up making the little humps. But yeah, her name is Nellie, and she is my design. I sat and looked at a picture of a Nubian to get the shaping right. But I have then I think that was like in 2002, maybe 2003. And then this is my little chicken, and her name is Sunny the Happy Hen. And it has a plastic canvas in there to sit flat. And the top you could actually use as like a pin cushion, is what I had initially thought. But I always love doing that with this chicken, kind of peeking up and then going back down. But I also have some cardinals I designed and a dolphin. I've ever since I think 2001, I've designed like 20 patterns. Some of them are wearables, and I do have one I never written up, which is a spider I did for the crochet along, not last year, but the year before, and a shawl that I never written up yet. So I actually had 22 patterns instead of 20, but just never have written them up. All right, let's see. Quick, goat needs water. I have no idea where Katie is. She messaged me a little bit ago about 4:30, and I know she's taking care of a few things around the house. So, well, thank you, Lexi. Thank you, Margie. Hi, Sandy Dandy. Welcome in. How you doing? Thank you, Diane. Oh, thank you, everybody. And it's actually spelled Sunny, Sunnie. You love that chicken? Oh, my cat jumped again. I get behind and then it wants to jump to new comments. At least I don't think I'm too far. And a cat, yes. Yes. The cat I designed when I lost Oreo, yes. So that's another pattern I haven't written up. So that's 3 I have not written up in the last almost 2 years. It's almost 2 years. Because the spider cow, the spider crochet along was for Halloween of 2023. Yeah. Need to make a chicken hat. I'm going to embark on a shawl with one of Rena Cakes, and I'm stumped as to which one to do with that yarn. Huh. My birthday is on June 25th. I am a Cancer. I'm the little crab. Welcome in Sue R. and Wanda, Navy Mommy. I am sore all over. I ripped out old and new carpet in my, and laid new carpet in my dad's bedroom. Holy cow. I bet you would be sore. That's a hard job. Yeah, I know you're not going to let me forget about that cat, Kim G. Aw, thank you so much, Navy Mommy. And everybody that is doing supers toward the goal, you also get an extra entry if we hit it. So, but we're almost halfway there. So, let me scroll back up. I'm gonna give that a heart. Give it a like. All right. See, I'm good at making things up as I go, but never written a pattern. It was a little odd at first writing it down, because you do a row and then you write down what you're doing, you know. And if you keep going and forget to write it down, you've got to rip out and go back, you know. It can be tough. Why did it not take my heart? That is just so strange. My chat's acting weird. You're a crab too, Navy Mommy? Yeah, my bunny pattern. I got a bunny. We did a crochet along. What was that? We did a crochet along the bunny too last year. Was on the 27th, and I should have known you're a Cancer baby. Yep, I'm the little crab, and I hate water. Go figure. Deep water. I don't mind like pools and stuff, but I would not get in the ocean and swim if I can't touch. I'm surrounded in Cancers. Love y'all. Aw. Yeah, Dina's a Cancer too. I remember that. You're in July. So is my aunt. Oh my goodness, you have the same birthday as my aunt. That's right. 7/17. Oh, my chat just jumped again. Darn it. Scroll back up here. Lost my place. I think they just delivered something on the... For some reason, it is not showing when I heart y'all's super chat. I might need to refresh my browser. Hi, M. Hain, Mary. Oh, maybe Mommy did another one. See, it's not letting me do the go for, let's do the, I know that one is, thank you, Wanda, and thank you, Denise. And welcome in. I think I told you welcome in, Denise Lee. Yeah, you were here at the beginning. And that was fun. Navy Mommies was another super. Hi, Vicky Oodles. Welcome in. You know what? Let me refresh my browser real quick. Because it's not letting me heart them anymore. I mean, I don't know if y'all can see it on y'all's end where it shows the heart, but on my end, it's still blank even after I click it. The Premier Yarns. Oh, that's too funny. It's advertising Premier Yarns and it shows 6 balls of yarn above my chat. All right. Taking forever to load. Come on. There you go. No, it didn't even skip the ad. It loaded another one. Now it's showing crochet kits. What? All right. Minecraft crochet kit. Shop now, it says. All right. I got put back on top chat. Let me put it on live chat. It's thinking about it. All right. Let me scroll back up. All right. Yay. There it goes. Let me heart them again. Okay, Vicky, was yours a super or? Yeah, I think so. Let's see. Does it tell me? No, I don't tell me. They just delivered a box on the porch. I think it might be my medicine.
I heard something slam.
I thought it was you going outside for a second.
It was the door back there, so
Welcome in, Ellen's Crochet. Did I get you, Vicky? No, I didn't. Vicky Oodles, got you down. Lots of June babies. Yep, and Kim G is also a June baby.
now you know me as your brother's neighbor. Hold on.
Yeah, it should be okay right there. Thank you. Kim G is also, I think, 2 days before mine. Welcome in, Mama Gwen. Mama Gwen says thanks to all who gift memberships so I can participate. Your mom is a Cancer on 19th of July. Aw.
I know both.
Most water signs I've known don't like being in open water. Yeah, I'm just too scared of deep water. My hubby is June 29th, daughter June 30th, bestie July 12th. Wow. Oh, your granddaughter is June the 29th? Awesome. Welcome in, Kimberly Otterson. I'm scared to death. The big puddle of water. Thank you, Mimi Tammy. Laura's Block Ministries, welcome in. Oh, and my chat just jumped. Darn it. Ah. We hit the goal. Yay. Let me get back up to where I was. All right. Welcome in, Laura's Block Ministries. Back for a bit. My area got hit with the thunderstorm. Oh, no. Well, I hope everybody is safe. I thought that's what you meant, Flower Tammy, a puddle instead of a poodle. Aw, thank you, Navy Mommy, again. It's doing that again, where it's not pertinent. I don't know why it does that. Yeah, they I don't think they've done their clearance yet at all. Denise Lee has been a member for 20 months. Thank you so much, Denise.
You need a drink? I have a 7-Up.
Welcome in, Jessie, the crafty gypsy. Everybody saying hi, Patricia.
Hey, I'm taking care of the neighbor's sister that's a FedEx driver, and I did not know it.
Aw. Thank you, Sandy.
You want in the fridge or no?
I'll do it. It should be okay for. It's got those ice packs in there.
Yeah.
I was kind of getting worried that it wouldn't show up.
Oh, I thought you already took one because you were screaming.
That was Wednesday.
You don't need it now.
No, that's the replacement pin for the one that messed up.
Oh.
Yeah.
We don't buy
Yay, okay, we hit the goal. I will. Alrighty, so we will draw an extra Tim name.
Tell everybody I said, hey, I gotta go work on quilting.
Mama says, hey, she's got to go work on quilting, she said.
Same sewing machine that goes great.
Her machine has been messing up on her and kind of doing some weird stuff.
Well, you tell them what happens, it sews by itself.
I think it's the foot pedal sticking, actually. All right, I got Sandy. All right, Vicky, was yours a super? I don't know if you answered me. Oh, thank you, Navy Mommy Wanda. That is so sweet of you to say. She's the one we got the mystery box from.
Yes.
She's starting to kind of remember some of y'all's names. She don't know a whole bunch of y'all, but she'll recognize a name in passing. Oh, so Granny.
Granny this one, and Ganny this one, and Mama this one, and Navy this one, and Lord. I just pulled y'all's names out, and that's how I hear them. Bye. Gotta go.
23rd. Yeah, 2 days before mine. June 7th, you'll have a 4-year-old. Awesome. Welcome in, Aisha. Welcome in, Katie. I'm out running errands. And my chat jumped. But there's Katie. There it is. Okay, I'm out running errands, but I'm here being a creeper and listening in. Hopefully I'll be back home soon so I can chat. Much love and big hugs. Aw. Diane says, my brother is 4th of June, but he's Gemini and a jerk. You love the giggle. Hi, Melanie J. You love the smile, giggle, and Bigfoot. I have no idea, Jesse. It's something I just saw today. I have no idea what the point system was. And people actually had to explain it to me. I don't know if you can collect points or not. Same here, Flower Tammy. I can swim in a pool, but I can't swim in deep water. I can barely I can doggy paddle. I can't really float well, but I was in when we had a city pool. This is how freaked out I get about water. I was in about 5 foot of water, and that's over my head. I'm 4'9", and I was trying to do like a somersault, and I only did half, and my head is pointing at the floor, and I'm sitting here touching like what's over my head. I'm thinking I had done a full somersault, and I'm sitting here touching the floor of the pool, thinking, what's over my head? Why can't I? And I just like started splashing, like freaking out, and took in water, and I got out for a little while. So yeah, I can understand. Oh, bye. We're in the middle of dance concert weekend tonight. Performance number 1. Well, have a good performance, and thanks for stopping in, Lexi. Have a good weekend. Screaming Goat cracks you up. Yes, it was. Okay. Because it don't tell me the 10 of 10. It don't tell me what it is. So I just wanted to make sure, since everybody that was doing the super chats got y'all's extra entry. And then we will draw 16 names tonight for entries. So exciting, because this is the last live of the month. And so I want to make sure everybody gets their entries. Well, what I'm doing, Vicky, is on, like, say you'll get one for that, but you'll also get an extra one because we hit the goal. Awesome. My box arrived extremely fast. Wow. Okay, so there should be a box that weighs 25 pounds and then a small little bag, white poly mailer bag coming to Mama Gwen. I'm not a Ganny or a Granny or a Navy, just plain old Diane. Who knows Katie and her branches? Yep, she knows Katie. We talk quite often, so I mean, she knows when I'm doing a voice message. She knows it's usually to Katie. I know doggy paddling from a shark is not gonna work. I'd be ate up in a second. And I used to love playing at the beach when I was younger, but as I've gotten older, I do not like the sand on my feet. I really don't. It just, I don't know why. It just feels weird. And anytime I get dirt in my sock here, it makes me think of how it feels at the beach, and I gotta go wash my feet. And I'm like, ah. Hi, Dragon Cat. Welcome in. Mimi Tammy says, huge blanket hug to all sweet friends joining chat. Welcome in, MichelleJ, and my chat just jumped again, but at least it didn't jump far. Sandy Dandy says to Flower Tammy, I feel you. I was in a pool with my sister and her friend. We were all sitting on a blow-up donut. We were to drop backwards into the water. Friend decided it'd be funny to grab my feet. Oh. Yeah, I don't think so. Yay, I caught up with the chat. Alrighty. So let me also up for the extra entries. There we go. My littlest granddaughter insisted on going into the ocean. I told her she would be shark bait, and since then everyone calls her shark bait. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's another reason why I don't like deep water. I don't like sharks. Um and it's funny, when I was probably under 8, I would go fishing with my grandfather, and he had a bass boat, and we never ended up, like turning it over or anything like that into the water, or I never fell out. But I didn't mind as long as I was in a boat, but I did not like to swim in the deep water. So oh, so remembered my other phone this time to grab it. I'm gonna check out this and see what community leaderboard and XP. What is the leaderboard? A place for fans to stand out in the community. The top 3 get special badges in the live chat. It resets every stream, so you can always try again. How do you get on the leaderboard? You'll need to collect experience points or XP. Here's how you get them. Send live chat messages, send super chats or super stickers. Oh, that's how you gain. So when you actually chat, the more chatting you do, or when you send supers or super stickers or super chats, that's how you gain the experience points. Interesting.
Chickens are messing with my mind. You know how they laid in the bucket with the dirt instead of in the house?
They went back to the house?
No. They went to the box next to the bucket because I dumped the dirt out of the bucket thinking, okay, now they can lay in a clean bucket. No. They go to the dirt house with the mud in it in the jail.
Yeah. Our chickens have been crazy. Welcome in, Diana D. 86 here. Oh, you mean like temperature wise? I'm guessing, because there ain't no 86 in my chat. It says 37. What was I saying? Oh, our chickens, they quit laying in the house. Yeah, they went through the molting phase, and when they're molting, they stop laying. So we have a little house in their big pen. Their pen is like 10 by 10. And then that little house has 4 laying boxes. They quit laying in there, and then we used to have one pinned up in a smaller area because it would pick on our other chickens and hurt them. And so we put it by itself for a while. And now it's kind of calmed down, and it don't pick on anybody anymore, but there's only 2 chickens now. So, and they get along. But there's a box and a bucket in there, like turned sideways. And they've also started laying in there now and it's like mud.
They're laying in there. So I figured I'll just dump that mud out. They won't lay in the mud. Or they can lay it in a clean bucket. No, they go into the jailhouse and lay in there where it has mud. At least they're laying. Hey, price of eggs, I'm happy. Thank you. Goodbye.
Because you usually chat a lot, Diane, I think is what she means. I think the more you chat, it builds experience points. Okay. I was put in swimming lessons when I was about 5. My mom couldn't get me out of the water after that. She called me her water baby. Aww. Yakking Diane. Laugh out loud. More crowns for you. Well, some days others are more talkative. Some days, you know, sometimes it's quiet. So sometimes people are just listening and letting the host talk, and doesn't mean that, you know, she always is a chatty person. But anyway, I did not do any spinning. I just rested my hand today, and I actually took a nap. That is so unlike me. It was about 2:15. I was just laying there watching some TV and ended up getting tired. Woke up about 4:15, and I was like, I need to start getting ready for my life. So oh, don't listen to her, Diane. It's okay. You can talk if you want to, or you can be silent if you want to. You I live in the city limits. There's a house behind me that has chickens. It's nice to listen to the cluck and caw. Mama don't like roosters very much, but one of like, because we don't have roosters, they will crow not just at dawn, they crow all day long and almost all night long. Well, the ones we had anyway. But she won't be able to sleep at night. So that's why we don't have any roosters around here. But one of our chickens, I actually have a short of this on my channel. It sounds like it's saying Yahoo! Kind of. Like when you're in the front yard, they're in the backyard, and I swear it sounds like Yahoo! It's so funny. We wouldn't know what to do, Diane, without your comments. We love you. Aww. Dana D says, don't stop, Diane. I love reading what you chat about. Yes, we do love you, Diane. Yes, I believe that too. Roseann says everyone should feel free to speak in this community. I think so too. Hi, John Laval. Welcome in. Well, what's everyone working on? MichelleJ says, I think that Diane misunderstood what Kendra said. Oh. I don't know what the points are for. It's something new that I noticed today. And somebody said it's new as of yesterday. I I even read what it was about, but I don't see. I guess it's just a way to recognize people that is chatting. Welcome in, Karen W. I should be mowing lawn, but I'm back here again. Finishing up the poncho for Dee. Awesome, Dina. An amigurumi dog for baby, Don Laval says. Sandy says, I'm working on making room for my last Joann's yarn haul. Where am I going to put all this stuff? I I had it the last 2 times that I've gotten yarn was in the back of my closet. And I was like looking at my yarn shelf and I'm like, yeah, I don't want to mess with this today. And then I'd look at it a few days later and be like, nope, I ain't messing with it. And I finally moved stuff around and condensed it and got it all put away. But then my aunt ended up going to one in St. Louis and got me some more. So now I don't know where I'm going to put that. But I mean, I haven't got it yet. She still has it. So it's not like I have to worry about putting it up right now. Working on the bouquet blanket, 35 flowers to make, then sew them all on. Still working on that one, huh? I bet that one's going to take a while, Kendra. Yes, it's much more fun than mowing the lawn. But I know, like, it sometimes needs to be done. Something like that for Hooker versus Hooker. She had made 81 flowers, then decided to make it a cow. Oh no. Dragon Cat is working on an amigurumi dragon. What pattern are you using for the dragon? My bouquet blanket had 96 roses. Holy cow. Secret yarnery pattern. Mimi Tammy says, Ellen, I bet it's beautiful. You always wanted to make a dragon. There's a lot of different patterns out there. And the one that I always wanted to make but never have. One, it's a paid pattern, and two, it looks huge. um, the Love Dragon from Neverending Story, Valcor. I wanted to crochet one of those. I found that pattern on Etsy, I think, like a couple of years ago. I was like, I might do that one day. Aw. Ellen says, I made it in honor of my aunt. Her favorite flower was the yellow rose. Momo's favorite rose is the yellow rose. I'm dragging my wagon. Oh, have fun at dinner, Kendra. Enjoy. Oh yeah, the Vincent the Dragon. Now that one is a free pattern on Hooked by Katie's blog. Now, if you buy the paid pattern, it's like 30 something pages with pictures, and it's well worth the money. but it, even as fast as I am and technically not doing much anything else, it took me like 4.5 days, 5 days to do that dragon. So it does get pretty big though. It's a baby dragon. Author is Svetlana, I guess. I don't know how you pronounce that last name. YouTube channel. I won the pattern on a, I think you mean on a live. I mean that designer Hooked by Katie, it's Kati, and she does have a YouTube channel, but I don't think she has tutorials for any of her patterns, but I could be wrong. Let me see. I don't have it on this computer, but I can look her up. But she has tons. She's very, very talented. And if you read the patterns from her blog site, they're all free. Now, they do have advertisements and all of that, but she also has her paid patterns that are more in depth, have pictures and stuff like that on Ravelry or Etsy. I'm not completely sure. Now she does have like several different, she has fantasy creatures, dragons, small plushies, wild animals. And if you sign up for her mailing email list, you can get emails when she releases new patterns and stuff. Aw, thank you. Yeah, these, my mom gave me these a couple of years ago. It's Kati, Hooked, Hooked, by Katie, Kati, and I just posted her website. Normally I follow tutorials because I have trouble reading patterns, but I'm trying it. So far, so good. Good. Hers is very easy to read. And it's not, I think it's fairly easy, but when you're reading a pattern, it's really not, as long as the person knows how to write it, it should be pretty easy. It's not clicking anything. I think I might have to buy a new mouse. Oh, look at the small little dragons. Dragonling? It's like a small version of the one I made. Oh my gosh, there's a very tiny shark that has legs. Zeke the land shark. Daisy the dangling dragon. That is cute. Let's see. I think she kind of does like I do with my patterns. I try to write it out where you can actually understand step by step. And she tries to, you know, like assembling them with a sewing needle. If you struggle with attachments, I have a free guide to help you take the ew out of sewing. It's funny. Yeah, she calls them premium PDF patterns. All you have to know is the abbreviations. Once you can understand what abbreviations mean, she ends up, okay, like the first row, it says SC in second, CH from hook, 4 SC turn. That means single crochet in second chain from hook, 4 single crochets turn. That's all it technically means. You just have to learn how to know how to read the abbreviations. Yeah, it seems like some people have their own lingo. When my first pattern that I written, it was my striped wings granny shawl. I think I had went back like 2 years later and re-edited that because I found a mistake. Good Lord, I did not know how I was writing that, but I have gotten better as the years have gone on. So you're very welcome. I really enjoy her patterns. Last year she did scavenger hunts where she gave away altered patterns. Hope she does it again. Yeah, I think I kind of remember that. Welcome in, Karen JSP. Welcome in, Sherry R. Oh, I'm glad you got it. Let's see. 6 o'clock. Not bad. Might take a while to draw 16 names, though. We might start that in about 10 minutes. Start doing the entry giveaway. Hi, Diana Crane. Welcome in. This is one of the first things my mom taught me is how to read patterns. Yeah, as long as you kind of know what the abbreviations stand for and the writer is, kind of writing it out with the abbreviations, you can kind of get the gist of it. Now, if they put 2SC, 4SC, it doesn't tell you, is it in the same stitch? Is it, one after the other? It kind of, it's when they're real vague, it's very hard to read. Hi, Mandy Longvine. Welcome in. I want a green mix yarn for that. How I have to find that. Oh, you mean now you have to find that? Yeah, I kind of figured that's what you meant. I just finished a Capybara where the tutorial not in English, but written instructions in English, which is the same kind of abbreviations as the dragon pattern. So that has helped me a lot. Oh, good. I had been thinking about it, but I'm not sure when. I'm not sure exactly when, Diana. It's just a matter of when I can and when I have the time and actually film it, and plan it out and all that. So I wanted to possibly do one maybe in September or so, maybe October or November. I just got to figure out what I'm going to do and how I'm going to do it, and got to film it and all that. So I do and have been wanting to do one for a while. So Navy Mommy Wanda's asking Dina, are you looking for a green variegated? Not different widths. I mean, I think it's different colors. The variegated is like where it's multicolored. Like not multicolored. Strips of alternating colors. Like say a strip of blue and then a strip of green and then a strip of red. I the way I said it kind of like sounded uh like like a marled where it's two strand of different colors, and I was like, no, that's not what I meant. Chicken, 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 chicken hat. I don't know if I could do a chicken hat. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I might could come up with something at some point. A chicken hat crochet along. Possibly. Oh. Galveston evacuation notice? What? Notice extended. Tends to have different widths, frequency where yarn is not equally twisted, so some are thicker, I guess. Well, that didn't tell me what. Okay. Yeah, that sounds like more like the roving. All right. Bringing up StreamYard. Yeah, I even though like when I spin yarn, I spin a roving, but I try to be consistent, you know. But some people do like where it's really thick to really thin. Um, Me, I just rather have a consistent roving yarn. Keyword. Hmm. I think variegated is where you have abrupt color changes compared to whose which gradually change colors. Yeah, like a gradual, I think is called a gradient or ombre. Yeah, roving you dislike the most. Oh, Dina, she has plenty of green variegated, she says. What do you do with the loop yarn? I got it in the Santa bag mystery yarn. Like it has like loops. Hi, truly amazing. I think you knit with it. I don't think it will allow you to, Dina, but I think I have both of y'all's emails. I can forward her I can send Navy Mommy your email is what I was trying to say. Oh. Forgot it won't pop up people like that when you compose a new message. You have to look for them first. All right, Wanda, I just sent you Dina's email. You're very welcome. Yeah, I was trying to say, like, you can, it's either called, it's, you do it with your fingers. You pull one loop through and then pull another loop through and you just do it. Okay, but what after the chain? There's certain ways you do it. It's like knitting by hand. I don't know. I honestly have never used that yarn because it confused me so much. So I was like, I don't think so. Yeah, you can knit with it. And there's also little strings you could cut and make it just a big, huge yarn too. Hi, Alex. Welcome in. How you doing? Not always, but frequently easiest way to get changes in width, number of wraps per inch, not consistent, is to have different amount of twist. Opinion? Yeah, I mean, that's even when I do my yarn and I get the wraps per inch, you can definitely tell some strands, like as I'm wrapping it, are thicker than others. But however many wraps per inch, average what weight it's going to be. But they're definitely not always consistent. I try to be, but why did the turkey cross the road? I don't know why. Hi, Michelle plays hooky. Pain in the neck when you miss a loop. Oh, yeah, I bet so. Oh, I understand, Alex. Okay, Navy Mommy sent you an email, Dina. Why did the turkey cross the road? Sandy, you can't do a joke like that and not give us an answer. Or maybe you're typing it. I don't know. because it wasn't chicken. Oh. Okay, we're gonna do the entry giveaway. I'm gonna do like that. Okay, the keyword is gonna be llama. 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 That was cute, Sandy, because it wasn't chicken. Wasn't chicken to cross the road. Perhaps per an average. Okay, way to do it. Function of hand spun frequently. Yeah. Hi, Suzanne. Welcome in. Hi, Alley Cat Kimberly. Welcome in. Yes, I did, Terry. You might want to type llama again, Terry. It is in conjunction with did. You've been knitting and lurking, that's fine. I welcome lurkers here. I just wanted to say hello. Hi, Summer. Welcome in. We're up to 29. Awesome. Oodles and cobbled. Oh, I think that was a typo or autocorrect. You're still lurking and eating dinner, that's fine. Make sure you type in the keyword, Gracie, so you can get on the entry giveaway if you hadn't yet. If you do a chicken hat, we can all wear them, you and Meemaw, when you do the monthly drawing. There's Diane Major. I was wondering if you were going to say anything else. You just been sitting back lurking. I'm glad you're still here. Karen, it was Wendy Moon, right? I think I still have the email, actually. Let me look. Well, when you go to the actual Windy Valley Muskox.net, and this is like $150 for a cake of this yarn, from what I understood. And for some reason, it's not loading this page. But actually, Windy, WINDY Valley, VALLEY, Muskox, MUSKOX.net. See. It's been out there. Yeah, it's been hot in Texas. Yeah, it'd be pricey for sure. Lucky hats. Yeah. Yeah. I was like, what? One cake, $150? I don't think so. Yeah, no, thank you. Of a lace weight. I was like, what? Yeah, it is too hot. Aw. But I think she meant it in a good way, Diane, and I'm sorry. Love you. And I'm glad you're still here and that you didn't leave. Yeah, too steep for me too. I'd be like, nope, I'll leave it. Yeah, the heat will kill you quick, Alex. At least we live in Texas. In Arizona, when the heat there is a dry heat, you don't know you're dehydrating. Here, you can kind of tell you're dehydrated. All right, we're up to 34. If you have not yet, please type the word llama. Yeah, it is very warming. Supposedly, it's really, really good. 10,000 yards, yeah, for that price. We're still at 34. Aw. Well, I'm glad you're not mad, Diane. All right, we're still at 34, so let's go ahead and start drawing. We got 16 names to do. All right, good luck, everybody. First one is MichelleJ, the Crocheting Dog Mom. Okay, congratulations, Michelle. All right, next one. Good luck. Alley Cat Kimberly. Congrats. All right, next one. Good luck. Well, Alex, we have 16 names to draw. You might be one of them today. Diana Crane. Congrats. All right, next one. Good luck. Roseann, congrats. All right. Next one, good luck. Gracie Canales. All right. Number 6, good luck. Mandy Longvine. Congrats, Mandy. All right. Next, good luck. Dandy, dandy. All right, next, good luck. Karen W. Congrats, Karen. All right. Next one. Got a few to go. I don't understand, Karen. I think the quivet gets cheaper when mixed with other wool, is what I meant. Flower Tammy. Congrats, Tammy. All right. Next one. Hey, Alex, look at that. You finally won entries. Congrats, Alex. Congrats, Alex. All right. Next one. Good luck. Suzanne. Aw, that's a cute kitty. Aw. Congrats. Did I do a sound effect for that one? I don't remember. All right. Good luck. Oh, he's your bestie lap cat. Oh, sorry, that was probably loud. Suzanne Goulet. I'll skip the cat fight. And then we'll do some Bigfoot after this one. All right, good luck. We got 4 more to go. Mimi loves crochet. Mimi Tammy. All right. Sorry, just tired, y'all. Excuse my text. Just exhausted. Well, you need to make sure you get you something cold to drink. And stay inside. All right, good luck. 3 more to go. Jessica Johnson. All right. 2 more to go. Good luck. Summer, congrats. I still think that sounds more like a horn on a ship every time I hear it. All right. Last one. Good luck. GanniJo. Congratulations, GanniJo. All right. The last 10 that we did will also go into June's giveaway. All right. So, let's see. Sandy Dandy, Karen W, Flower Tammy, Alex, Suzanne Goulet, Mimi Tammy, Jessica Johnson, Summer, and GanniJo. All of y'all will also, y'all go in this month, and also y'all go in June's giveaway because we hit our goal. So I'm gonna times 2 each. May and June. All right, and then Dina, Kendra, Diane, Wanda, Denise, Vicky, Mimi, Tammy, and Sandy, y'all also get extra entries for your super chats along on top of those. And then if you have not yet, you still have time to go and leave your comment for the monthly drawing. We draw on the 1st of June, so that's Sunday. So y'all still have time. There is a specific keyword. Is it a keyword or? Yes, it was a word this time. So there is a specific keyword that you'll have to enter to get a entry for your comment. So make sure you do that before midnight on the 31st, because I stop writing up comments then. Hi, Janice Erfer. Welcome in. We're just wrapping up. I already did the entry giveaway, and if y'all have not yet, like I was saying, it is May monthly giveaway. It was uploaded. Let me see. It was at the beginning of the month. Bye, Suzanne. click on it. But it is titled May Monthly Giveaway. And every once in a while, Nightbot does actually drop the giveaway video and the member video, but you don't have to do anything for the member. You just be a member of the channel. All right, so May Monthly Giveaway 2025 is what it's called. Here's the link. Everything goes into my book. So I write up all the entries. If your comment got a heart, that means you're in the book, and I've written it down. So there was actually 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58 comments under that video this month. So that was awesome. So, all righty, everyone. Well, have a good weekend, and I hope y'all have a fun weekend. And yeah, Tracy says, get your whips done. You have my crown? I don't even see a crown on my end. So have a good weekend, everybody. I will see y'all on Sunday with the winter videos. And I've got to schedule my lives for the month, so I have a live on Tuesday. So, alrighty, well, y'all take care, stay safe. Thanks for being here, and I had a fun time. I love y'all bunches, and I will see y'all on Sunday. Bye for now, everybody.